Okay, I got the plug apart. Got it figured out now. So I figured I'd show it to you. This is the US General 5-pin from Harbor Freight. Oh, autofocus needs to be on probably. Okay. This right here is the area. Plug turns a quarter turn. There's a spring-loaded pin in the 6th top chamber that it's got a spring and a pin. The pin does not fit in the hole, but it slides in here to stop the plug from rotating more than a quarter turn. Sounds a bitch in focusing. Okay, it turns in there. On this side's milled out like that. Don't know why any of this is the way it is. And that side's milled out like that. Bosnian Bill was asking about bypassing it. I can't get it done myself, but I'm not a super bypasser. The tool fits that I'm using. I got the Sparrows bypass set, and it fits in there just fine. The problem I have is the way this piece is here, and then inside the padlock, it sits right flush with that. And you can see down in there, possibly, all my scraping marks. That's where my bypass tool is hitting. If I could bend it over just a hair, I could probably make something that would work for it, but said they're so easy to pick that I'm not going to mess with it. But that's that. The top pins, I'll go ahead and show you real quick, are, I don't know what, they're all kind of rounded off. Little bit of spool in action. It's not even a spool, it's just junk manufacturing. But it's made to kind of looks like a little spool almost. But they're all just tiny little junk. Just junk all the way around. But all 6 of them or all 5 of them are that way. I took it apart the first time and got it hung up, so I had to replace all the springs in it. And then if we go to the back, I guess I could show you how I got this out real quick, but I don't think you'll have a problem figuring it out. I use a shim so I don't dump all the pins, because there's so many grooves and notches in this thing that it wouldn't take much to have it all messed up. Okay, so it's back in its working position. Turns a quarter turn. So the way you get this out is I put the key in it. Okay, then I come to the back of it, go into the 6th chamber and push up. You'll feel a spring-loaded pin. And then I push the plug out just a hair, enough to trap that pin in the up position. So now it's trapped. Now you probably could turn it like a quarter, not a quarter, but just a couple degrees counterclockwise and pull the plug out and let it ride on that rim. But like I said, with all the crap in here and all the different places they get hung up, I just go ahead and run a shim through it, and that way I can be sure that I'm not going to drop anything. And now of course the shim won't go through it since we're recording, but there we go. So now the shim is touching the front of the plug, so I just go ahead and use my follower and run it through. The key pins are just the same thing. They look like they've all been a file taken to them and flattened off. So there was another question about asking if it was case hardened. I don't know. The package says it is, but I don't know how to tell. The shackle says it's hardened. The body says it's hardened, but said I'm a picker. I don't know how to tell. If you have a test for me, let me know. Somebody said take a file to it, but I don't know if a file scratches it. Does that mean it's, I mean, you tell me. Here's a file, and here's, I just scratched it, so does that mean it's not case hardened? It is case hardened. The shackle, I just scratched a bunch. So I don't know. Let me know if that's the proper test. And that's it. Piece of shit. U.S. General Chinese padlock. Picked earlier, gutted today. Thanks for watching.